The following presentation of the National Football League.
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. These guys looking at one of their last chances to right the ship after beginning the year 0-4. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're underway here in Jacksonville. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. A quarterback seeking his fourth consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a fourth Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, you can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
Right back to Worthy. And I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
10 yards.
Second down run by Pacheco. And they stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and lone yard coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns in interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you can start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
5 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd down and
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Noel Williams on the coverage.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. It's a screen play for Allen. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Bigsby. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down.
Here's
Chiefs.
1st and 10 from the 34. Pacheco. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He's got it. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
And it's third down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Drops back. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Butker knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Looks away from 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Being on the play after the 38. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with a nice 3rd and inches. He'll pass it this time. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Lawrence with it on 1st. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Lawrence to throw it. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. A counter give here to Pacheco. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Has it in close. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Another throw from Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And it's a guy who made big strides in his rookie season, Drake May. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Patriots get a 2nd straight win after that 1-2 start. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Giants win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the 2nd half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Baker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They send a tight end in motion. They give up the gut to Bigsby. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by a 2-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a first down for Chiefs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
He brings it in. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
In the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone. thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Allen. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
14 yards. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Jaguars
On play action now. Lawrence. Flush down out to his left. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the... I don't think we can all see this one, partner. Some considerable frustration beneath Coach Reed's mustache, and he throws the flag. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Carry here for Bigsby. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And oh, he got it! Interception! Nick Bolton has it.
The chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate. You've got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the 2nd half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
Andy Reid getting his this Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
first down. It's a gain of 3.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Thomas Jr. A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
7-yard gain. That's good.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offensive foot down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then, bam, sack lunch.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 26. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 26 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's Mahomes now. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got to figure out this third down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Butker knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
A gain of 26 yards.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. He brings it in. And they make the tackle at the 38.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Jaguars.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And the defender comes away with it. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We start in Buffalo. The Bills at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's a guy who made big strides in his rookie season, Drake May. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Pats move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. A 21-yard touchdown pass. The Broncos with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He'll get to his favorite target. Who else? Travis Kelce. The Chiefs started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.